Hello! On today's video, I have a special treat for you. Well, I think it's special. Hopefully you'll think it's special too. I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a product I bought from Banggood in China. I just got it the other day and I want to share it with you guys. Hopefully, you know, for people who might be interested in buying this product, this will give you a close-up look of it. A close-up look at it. The only reason I'm starting the video with me rather than the product is again, I'm trying out different lighting. I'm playing around with camera settings, camera angles, and everything. You know, when you start a YouTube channel, you get serious about it. The only way that you can improve is to practice. So you have to keep making videos and you have to keep trying different things, different lighting, different camera angles, different color temperatures, different editing techniques, and then over time hopefully you get better at it and the quality of your videos improve. So I'm going to move the camera and we'll get to the unboxing. Okay, today's product for unboxing is the Orico 2.5-inch hard disk drive enclosure that's shaped like a cassette. And if you're an old fart like me, you will have used cassette tapes extensively when you were a young person. And I certainly did. And when I saw this come up on an email, a specials email from Banggood, I was like, oh my God, I have to have one. So I didn't waste any time ordering one, and I showed it to my friend who's older than I am. And he also said, yes, 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 and he ordered too. So this is from, as you can see, a company called Orico. And if you're familiar with my channel at all, you will know that I have reviewed several other products from this company and I've been very happy with them. So let's get it unboxed. So, as far as the specs go, it is a 2.5-inch hard drive enclosure. It supports SATA 3 and UASP protocol. And as I've mentioned in other videos, the UASP protocol allows the throughput to be higher when using an SSD. So if you put a hard disk drive in here, mechanical hard disk drive, you'll get slower data transfer. But if you put an SSD in here, because of this UASP, you get faster throughput. And it says USB 3, 5 gigabits per second transmission rate, tool-free installation. And there's the back of the box. And they also give you decals to put on. As you can see, got to get this into the shot here. There we go. Okay, so there's the box. Whoop, put it there. And here is the hard drive enclosure. And as you can see, it looks like a cassette tape. And there's the back. It's covered in plastic to protect it, which is always nice. And then they give you stickers that you can put on. So they go on like this, so that it looks like, well, I guess they go this way, so that it looks like cassette tape back in the day. There you go. and they give you different ones. So there's this one with the Chinese or Asian writing on it, and then there's this one which just says hard disk drive enclosure, and then they give you 2 of each, I guess. 2 of each. And then you get this one. And you get 2 of those. And then you get 2 of these. Plan A or Plan B. Just move this over here a bit so you can see it. There we go. And then the one for the other side just says Chinese script. Okay, so those are the stickers. I will, well, I'll give you an idea of the size of the enclosure. Here's an SSD, and this is a standard, I believe this is a 7.5mm SSD, and this is the size comparison. So I'll just put it on top like that, and you can see, get my hands out of the way. There's the size comparison, okay? So I'm going to do the plastic peel that everybody seems to like. It's not as effective when the product is clear. Whoops. This one got messed up because it goes over the top as well. Okay, and inside there's a piece of foam. You can see it floating around right there. That's so that if you put a drive in that's a thinner drive, like probably this one, then you can put a piece of foam in there just to make up the space so that the hard drive isn't flopping around inside. Now, usually to get these open, you just slide it in one direction. Okay, so there we go. Remove the top, like that. And there's the piece of foam. Goes inside. And to install the drive, easy peasy. Line up the pins, the pinouts. Push in the drive, push it down. I believe there's a clip on it or something. Yes, there is. And actually, you don't really need that piece of foam because that fit in there very tightly. There's some kind of a clip right here on the edge, and I think along here too. There's some, anyway, it's very tight to put the drive in. So there you have it. And it's not coming out. So that drive is in there. It's being held in there very well. So in my particular use case, I don't need this piece of foam. And that's what it looks like on the back. And there should be a drive access light somewhere. Oh, I didn't show you guys this end. This is where you plug in the cable. Right here, it's hard to see because the case is clear. And then there'll be a light in here somewhere. Okay, so now one end of the case has a cutout. You can see it right there. And then this end of the case, let me move this. This end of the case has a light cutout. It's hard to see it in the camera. Okay, anyway, line the two up. And there's also keys. There's also keys. Oh, this is tricky. There's also keys on the edge here. You can see them. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just line those up and then it'll drop in. There, like that. And then you just push it closed like that and you'll hear it click. And so that's what it looks like. And there's the back. And there we go. Okay. So I'm going to, oh, you need to look at the cable, sorry. Looks like a fairly short cable like they usually are. Looks like it is 12 inches maybe. "15, 16, 17, 18 and a half inches from the tip to tip on each connector. Okay, and then you just put the label on. I'm not sure which label I'm going to use. I think it's going to be this one here, because this looks more like a standard cassette label than, there we go. So that's what it's going to look like. And I'm actually going to get a real cassette just for comparison. Okay, so here's an actual cassette tape. And here is the hard disk caddy. So you can see that it's about almost exactly the same thickness. Hard drive caddy is a little bit thinner. Here we go. And the hard drive caddy is a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And there's the cassette. Okay. I believe the ad for this product on Banggood stated that it can take a hard drive up to 4 terabytes. So, you know, that's pretty good. That'll keep you going for a while. Okay, I'm going to plug the drive in for you so that you can see what the access lights look like. It looks like it's just a little blue LED. I said earlier in the video that I wasn't going to benchmark the drive, but I did, and I'm going to present that here. You can just skip through it to the end if you want. I'll fast forward, but you can actually see it. You can see the crystal disk mark benchmark running in real time. Now keep in mind that this hard drive that's in here is pretty old, and your mileage may vary. If you have a newer drive, you know, with faster electronics, faster memory, faster controller, then you may get better numbers than I got in this benchmark. And I also wanted to just qualify the fact that when I ran this benchmark, I only ran the one, and I used the default settings. So I ran the 1 GB, which is capital G, small I, capital B, and that's Microsoft's measurement for a gigabyte. But because it's a gigabyte, it's actually a slightly different size. Just had to shoot a quick addendum. After I shot the video yesterday, I put the labels on. I stuck the labels on, as you can see. And when I went to plug it in, so I could film what the hard drive access light looked like for you guys, I quickly realized that the labels were on backwards, meaning that you can see this hole right here. Okay, this hole is there so that the LED, the hard drive access light, can shine through this hole. And the hole, or the LED, is on the back. So it's over here. So on my label, because I put the B label on the wrong side, the LED still shines through the label, but the point is that the hole is there so that the LED can shine through. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, because when I went to put the labels on, I wondered what the hole was for. I noticed that right away, but I had no idea. So the back, the side that the A label goes on, you can see, well, just look on the labels. You can see this one has a hole here too. So just look on each label for the one that has the hole on it. And here's another one. You can see the hole right there. Okay, so you take the case off, you take the top off the case, like that. When you lift the top off, the LED is on the back of this circuit board right here. So you flip this over, and this is the back of the circuit board, and the LED is on this side. So whichever label has the hole in it, it goes on the back side of this piece. Okay? So you mount your hard drive, you flip this over, and you put the A label, or whichever label has the hole in it, you put it on this side. And then there's an opening for the LED to shine through. Also wanted to tell you guys that when I went to put the labels on, I had a hard time getting the backing off, because the actual plastic label themselves are very thin, and the paper backing is also very thin. So go to a corner and be very careful at trying to pick off the label. So I hope you've enjoyed this unboxing, and please join me again for another video in the hopefully not too distant future. Bye for now.